story of Peyton Place. Starring Dorothy Malone as Constance Mackenzie, Warner Anderson as Matthew Swain, Ed Nelson as Michael Rossi, Mia Farrow as Allison Mackenzie, Ryan O'Neill as Rodney Harrington, and Barbara Parkins as Betty Anderson.
David Shuster's move to Peyton Place was a gamble in both his career and his family life. So far, he has neither won nor lost.
Doris? Doris?
David, I had no idea it was so late. Hi.
Hi.
Did you have a rough day?
It was all right. How's it going with Kim?
Just fine. I'm sorry, I must look a mess. It's a little exhausting taking care of Kim.
No, you look fine. It is going well, eh?
Yes, it is going very well. And, how was your day?
I ran into Allison on the square.
Oh? Well, then, you know all about it.
Do I?
Couldn't possibly have come as a complete surprise to you. I told you last night that I was going to fire her.
That's an interesting word.
Oh? Well, then, dismiss, terminate her services, anything you like.
All right, let's make an earnest effort not to escalate this into another battle royal.
Okay.
I want to know your reasons for telling Allison that she can't visit Kim anymore.
Do you know something, David? I am really weary of discussing Allison.
And that settles it, eh?
Oh, well. I've had an exhausting day with Kim. And, I'm weary, period.
Well, I don't think you have any right to deny Kim her company.
Are you talking about Kim?
What?
You heard me. Yes?
Anything wrong?
No. I'll be down in a minute to help Mother with the dishes.
You said you could skip them tonight. Allison, if you ever have anything you want to discuss, any questions you want to ask, you know I'm here, don't you?
Yes. Is anything wrong?
We seem to have come around full circle, haven't we?
If there's something you'd like to talk about.
Invite me in for a minute.
Of course.
So you still have no idea why you lost your job?
No. I told Mother everything I know, which isn't very much.
It was awfully abrupt, wasn't it?
Yes.
And you still have every reason to believe they were pleased with your work.
I thought so. Do you know something about it that I don't?
Well, Allison, I think you're a very beautiful girl. You must know that you're attractive to men. Sometimes a girl your age won't see things that might be apparent to someone else because she's not expecting it. Do you understand?
Father, if you have something to say, why don't you just come out and say it?
I wish I didn't have to.
Go ahead, try me.
All right. It's Mr. Shuster. I've seen the way he looks at you. I saw it that first night he brought you back from babysitting. And I saw it again this afternoon when he stopped you on the square. And that's why I questioned you working for the Schusters. If I'd been a practicing father longer, I'd have trusted my own instincts. I had to be sure in my own mind. Obviously, you were completely unaware of David Shuster's feelings.
But you thought something specific had happened that made Mrs. Shuster fire me.
I didn't know. I had to consider the possibility.
So, in a way, you were accusing me.
That's the last thing in the world I was doing. I considered it because I love you. It's that simple. I believe in you. You know that.
I think that I was aware that Mr. Shuster liked me, but I never really gave it much thought until now.
Good night, Alice.
Oh, Dr. Markham, I didn't see you leave.
Dr. Markham's my brother. I'm Kenneth Markham.
Oh, excuse me. You look just like him.
Yes, I know. I'd like a suite of rooms, a couple of extra telephones, and a room adjoining mine for my executive assistant, Mr. Fletcher. He'll be here first thing in the morning.
Yes. You must be the one who arrived by helicopter this morning. You'll just sign the register, Mr. Markham. How long will you be staying with us, Mr. Markham?
Just for a few days. My luggage will be in the morning with Mr. Fletcher.
Yes, sir. The daily rate is $25 for the suite.
That's fine if you just give me the key.
Yes, sir. That's rooms 108 and 109. Thank you, Mr. Markham.
And about the telephones?
Yes, sir. First thing in the morning. And I'll have the room ready for Mr. Fletcher. Say, does your brother know you're here? He's in room 206. Should I call him, or do you want to surprise him?
He knows.
Oh.
What are you doing here? I could ask the same question of you. I thought by now you'd be on your way back to Peru. I decided to take a few more treatments from Dr. Rossi before I left. Ah, well. I'm glad, Vinny. Good luck. Kenneth, if I should die, which I won't, but if I should, this rare and charming disease will have been responsible, not you. Now you've done all of the right things. You've come here. You've urged me not to leave the country. You've advised me to measure out my life. Now, why don't you just return to your wife and pick up your routine where you left it? Any wires for me?
No, Doctor.
You're sure?
Yes, sir.
I met someone today. Who's that? Your wife? Vincent, why couldn't you tell me that you were married? I'm sure that you and Claire had a great deal to talk about. We did. That was 108?
Yes, sir.
Good night, Vincent.
Anything happen at the drugstore today?
Well, I made 100 deviled egg sandwiches, and I whipped up about 1,000 malts, with and without whipped cream. I poured about 1,000,000 cups of coffee. It was really an exciting day.
Didn't you see any of your friends?
Yeah, I did. They came over in the afternoon. We had a party.
Now, don't you get sarcastic.
Okay, please don't nag.
I don't call it nagging just because a mother takes a little interest in
All
it.
right.
Well, something's bothering you.
I said no.
Then why were you crying last night? And don't tell me you weren't because you kept me up.
I'm sorry.
For what?
Keeping you up.
Oh, now look, Rita, that's just...
Please, Mother. I'll get it. Hello? Oh, yes, Mrs. Volney, this is Rita. Yeah, I did. It was a lovely party. Yes, I did. Thank you.
Did you get my check, Mrs. Volney? Thanks again for calling. Rita, come on out here and finish your supper. I don't get it. I just don't. I don't know what to do with you. You won't tell me what's wrong. You won't tell me anything. Now, who are you expecting to call?
No one. I wasn't expecting a call.
Then why'd you jump?
I don't know. Rang so loud. Stop it.
Stop what?
Stop pulling at me.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. It's Dad. He's calling from Switzerland. 5 a.m.? I tried to call him last night. I couldn't reach him. Hello? Yes, it's Rodney. No, everything is fine.
What time is it there?
A little after 5.
Well, I'm sorry. I just got back to the hotel and found your message.
Dad, I'm not going to be able to come to Europe this summer.
I was counting on it, Rod. I'd started to make plans.
Dad, I got a job at the mill.
Why?
Oh, it's not a big job. The loading dock where you started.
Rodney, why?
Well, you always said starting at the bottom was the best thing that ever happened to you. Besides, it'll keep me out of trouble. It's that simple.
No, it isn't simple. You want to climb on a white horse and charge straight ahead. Knocking something down. Anything.
Dad, I want our name to be respected again.
I never intended to leave that burden with you, Rod.
Well, my name is Harrington, too, you know.
Putting you in the mill could embarrass me. Your grandfather would like that.
Listen, nobody put me in the mill. Mr. Shuster hasn't even mentioned grandfather or anything that's happened.
Of course. I'm sure he's much too professional. He is, isn't he?
Yes, he seems very professional. Hey, are you having a good time over there?
Is Norman awake?
Yeah.
Does he want to come over here?
Well, I don't know. He's thinking about it.
Yes, that girl he mentioned.
Yeah, that girl.
Maybe I can talk him into it.
Oh, hold on. Dad, he's dropped off. It's 5 a.m. here, you know.
Yes, I know. We'll talk again, son. Good luck on the job.
Thank you, Dad. Goodbye.